EJ,
Yeah.
you're homeless here on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
Where'd you sleep last night?
Last night I slept in Universal City Station till about 5, and then I got kicked out and I slept in Hollywood and Highland until about 8 and woke up. Yeah, and the night before that I was under a bridge, and then like for a week before that I was under that same bridge.
It's no way to live, man.
Right?
How long you been out here on the streets?
On the streets about 11 years.
11 years?
Yeah.
So you're out here homeless because you're 18 now. So you're out here homeless when you're 11?
When I was 7.
9?
When I was 7.
7? Yeah. I'm horrible at math.
I skipped home. Shit, like abuse shit that I didn't want to deal with. I just booked it.
Did you go in, was it foster care? Or?
No, I booked, well they put me in a foster care, like my parents like died in a car crash. And like, serious shit, I know it sounds cliche, but it's true. And like the foster parents were abusive and I just booked it because I was sick of like jumping around like that shit. And yeah, I made it to Arizona, Phoenix. Then I hitchhiked for the next couple of years to like Nevada, like Las Vegas, around their area. And then I hitchhiked to San Fran. Then I went and I train hopped to Oceanside, and then I Metro linked it over to Hollywood.
Yeah. It just caught me by surprise that you've been out here since 7 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Not a lot of people are out here.
No, I've met one other kid homeless since 5. Unbelievable.
You gotta fight to survive.
So how do you survive out here?
Try to get to know everybody, but not too well. If you try to be friendly, because you never know if you scratch somebody else's back, then they might scratch yours. You know.
Right.
Keep good debts. Like keep your word. Don't talk shit behind nobody's back. I mean, like it's pretty much schoolyard rules, like multiplied.
But why don't you want to get to know them too well? I mean, what you said was really.
If you're homeless, we're good at blending in because we don't like to be found a lot of the time. We don't feel comfortable with it. It's just not worth it.
So where are you gonna sleep tonight?
Shit if I know. I don't have a sleeping bag, I don't have nothing. My shit got jacked yesterday.
Yeah, that's what you're saying, all your stuff got stolen. Oh my gosh. What's your future like?
Army. I'm in like application process for the Army.
Really? Awesome. That's cool.
It's the only way to get off these streets, get some food in your stomach 3 times a day, 7 days a week, 365, and it's the only way to get a bed, you know, shit, you do 3 years. I mean, if you like it, you just stay there.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
Money, obviously, to get the fuck off these streets. I'd have to say 2 would just be like, you know, like obviously, fuck, I don't really know. You know, I don't think about shit like that because on the streets you don't wish for things, you just wait for them to happen because you can't control really anything. So like, I'm sorry to throw off your question like that, but it's really difficult to say what it is, especially.
I'd rather have you be honest and real, bro.
Especially if you've been raised on the streets. Yeah, I've been raised on the streets. Like I said, I've been from Arizona and Nevada all the way down here. I know people in San Fran, I know people in Phoenix, I know people in Las Vegas. I mean, legit people that ain't bullshitters, but you know, like, they have a link with us. Whether they went through what we went through, or, you know, whether they know somebody we know, or, you know, I mean, pretty much, if I had to give you one piece of advice about being on the streets, is make friends and stay the fuck away from anybody you make an enemy.
Well, thank you very much for talking to me.